Okay, so hello everyone. Good afternoon to all of you. This is Shraddha, your host for today's grooming session, and we have shared the questions in the last in the chat section. You can go through the last pinned message. There you will got the questions. Even I'm going to tell. The first question is: do you believe in destiny or fate when it comes to relationships? Why or why not? Second question: why does love during school or teenage years feel very intense at that time, but later seems sweet yet a little childish? Third and the last question: as we grow older, how does our understanding of love and relationships change? So these are the questions for today's grooming session. And yes, if anyone is interested to take part in, kindly register your name in the queue of the EL's website. Okay, as there is no one has registered, so I'm asking here, who wants to go first? Introvert, Paul, Saurabh, Sans, or Sons. Yes, guys.
Hello, good afternoon, Shraddha. I hope you're doing good.
Yeah, very good afternoon, Sans. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. What about you?
I'm also doing great. Good spirits.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. You can add your name in the queue. Okay.
The main thing is I'm unable to add myself inside the queue.
All right. Still, you can go ahead.
Okay. Sure. Let me see what the questions are. Let me see. Hey, good afternoon, Kittu ma'am. I hope you're in good spirits.
Good afternoon. I just came to listen to your answer. Very, very good afternoon. Thank you for asking, my dear.
Okay. Let me see. Where's the question? The pin message. One second. Okay. Love and relationships. Yeah. Do you know, ma'am, I have spent a good amount of time, especially my hobby is to study on human emotions. So I usually like to discuss on these kind of questions. Let's see how it goes. Okay. So good afternoon, everyone. I greet you all with a wreath of warmth and a bundle of kindness. And we are here in the grooming session, and we got the three topic that is related to love and relationship and how it connect to us, whether how our understanding goes regarding it. And the third question, how our perception changes with time. Let's see how it goes. So the first question, do you believe in destiny or fate when it comes to relationship? Um, okay. Destiny or fate in a relationship. Okay. So I don't know why some people believe this. There is a misconception, especially the people, our grandfather, our grandmother. Basically, they used to say one thing that you people are made for each other. It was in the destiny, it was in the fate that you guys are going to be with each other, and that's why you're here. But let's be practical. Yeah, I consider it, but let's be more practical. The life. See, in life, what I believe, human is a social animal, and yes, undoubtedly, you want to start your life with someone, but that doesn't mean that is all destined. Because even though something is destined, I think we are humans and we have lot of choices inside a relationship that how we are taking it. Yeah, it is not. I'm not agreeing on this line that you are relying on destiny for a relationship to work. But what I believe that there are some basic components, there are some belief which leads a relationship to work or lean in a right direction. One second, let me put my phone on charger. One second. Yes. So guys, love. It is something what I believe that it is a journey of life. And if you really want that to grow, if you really want that to deepen, to strengthen, it is not about destiny and fate. What I believe, it is the resultant of the actions that you put inside it. It is the elixir of life, but only when it leans in the right direction. Lot of things are predestined, but does that mean we will leave it for the destiny to lean in whatever direction it is decided? No, right? I'll come to this question, but first I want to connect the second and third question inside it, because as I started, let's discuss about that as well. Yeah. The second one, why does love during a school or teenage year feel very intense at that time, but later seems sweet yet a little childish? So, what I believe, it's all because of, see, we are humans, and whenever we experience something for the very first time, because of the novelty, because of the sudden emotions that hits us, and we know that when we were at teenage time, especially, the hormones are at the peak. Well, these are biological reasons, but coming to the pragmaticity, it's more than that. It's all about how you perceive that. And when a child perceives a love, when a child perceives a care, at that time, your brain was too much open to these kind of emotions. The lot of hurdles inside your brain, the tidal waves inside it. Basically, it creates a illusion inside your brain that what I am feeling, what I am trying to have inside me is something very precious. I'm ex- One second. I'm experiencing something for the very first time. So the most beautiful part, because you're experiencing something for the very first time, that makes it, I think, very special for you. And mostly those people feel it very loudly, because in Indian system, what I believe, in Indian families, they don't provide that much of love and care. Yeah, I must not say this, they do provide, but they are a little bit more distant with time. And in past as well, it is not changed. It is improving in the future, but considering the present situation, they are more than disconnected with the childs. So that's why if a child is feeling the affection, the love for the first time with any other person, so it seems a little hard. And when you're losing it, it kind of breaking a bond from any person. Okay. So the third question, that as we grow older, how does our understanding of love and relationship change? Okay. So now that we know, at the time of child, at the time when we are child, at the time of teenage, we are facing each and every emotion harder, and we are believing that yes, this is my life. Well, how does our opinion changes with time? Now considering my situation, well, we all have experienced certain feelings at certain time, but how does it change, and what are the things that makes us think differently? See, I think most of you must have experienced these kind of feeling, but later on, what this is all my perception. It doesn't really matter whether it is bookish, it is right or wrong. I believe that it consists of three components. If you want any relationship to work, if you want any relationship to lean in the right direction, then you have to focus on three component. That is chemistry, compatibility, and connection. Well, when we are child, we are focusing on only chemistry. That if I'm looking at some girl, if I'm looking at some boy, then I need that spark inside me. I need that butterflies inside me. But when you grow older, you realize that love is not only about that spark. Love is not only about that little butterfly kind of feeling when you see a person. It is much more than that. It is based on a lot of pillar. If love is a building, that it consists, sorry, then it consists of lot of building blocks: trust, understanding, choices. Lot of pillars are there, multiple pillars. And for that, you need to focus on each and every pillar. If there is a single percent laxity, it could turn the situations ugly. So when you grow older, when you interact with people, you must realize, sorry, possibly most of the people, they do realize at certain point that a relationship is something that is going to complement other relationship as well. Firstly, I know it might seems a little immature that some people say that, okay, if I'm loving someone, I'm going to leave everything. But no, relationships must be complementing each other. It's not like you're leaving your family to create a new family. No, it must complement. So with time, I have got to know these kind of things. And yes, not only me, but everybody who have once experienced, the opinion changes with time. So yeah, let me give a short conclusion of all the three questions. Number one, it's not about destiny and fate, it's about choices. It's about your feelings. It's about what kind of components you're putting inside it and how you are making it work by the trust, by the understanding, by the connection. The second part, why does it feel intense? So, one answer, a simple answer could be because you're experiencing most of the thing for the first time, and possibly because your parents failed to give that much of connection. I'm not criticizing anyone, but this is the harsh reality. At 10 to 20% of the parents, I'm not sure about the exact data, but somewhere I feel that parents fail to provide that level of comfort. And when any child is getting that for the first time, it is connecting his heart with any person for a longer time. And third, yes, love is not only about the chemistry, it's not only about the butterflies, but it is much more than that. Accepting a person with imperfection, accepting someone with how they are, and realizing that everything is temporary. Not, we should not sit for anything to be, no, 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 it is mine. Nothing is yours. The only thing that is yours is your inner will, is your choices. So, yeah, focus on your choices and harness it like that. Every decision takes you more little closer toward the success. Yeah, that is all from my side.
Yeah, first of all, thank you so much, Sans, for taking part in the grooming session and sharing your thoughts with us. And yes, you had good thoughts and your confidence was visible to us. Even you just named this. Okay, you communicated well, your pronunciation of each word was understandable. Okay, overall, it was great, and the answer was very practical. Even when you started your speech, it was really nice. From the beginning at the end, it was awesome. So, thank you so much for taking part, and yeah, thank you so much.
That means a lot, but I think I'm not satisfied with my first and second answer because I thought I was needing a little more time in order to cogitate or to think about the questions. But I think in the third question, I really performed well. But for the first and second question, I think I could be better.
Okay, but yeah, I would say that was the all the questions you answered was amazing. I really appreciate that, and thank you so much once again. Um, all right, as I can see, there is no more participant who has registered their name, but yes, whoever present in this VC, if anyone interested, please kindly add your name in the queue on the website for your participation. Um, okay, let
Shraddha
me
ma'am, I have
check once again.
I have added my name.
Um, okay, Kitu, that means you are the next participant. So first of all, good afternoon to you, ma'am. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, ma'am. What about you, ma'am?
I'm doing the same. Thank you for asking. So are you ready?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I won't take much time. So yes, very good afternoon, everybody. So this is Kitu. So the question which have been put up, they are wonderful. And so the first question is, do you believe in destiny or fate when it comes to relationship? Why or why not? So my answer is, to be very honest, I don't have my own love story yet. Okay, I haven't experienced love personally, so I don't speak from experience. I speak from observation, and sometimes, observing people closely teaches us more than being part of one story. See, I have seen my brother who met his life partner in seventh standard. At that time, it was not love. Okay, it was just a friendship, talking after school, sharing small things, growing up together. There was actually no pressure, no planning, so no expectation. They were like free birds, like so. But life slowly moved on, and they moved with it. As they grew older, they understood each other better. Parents noticed the bond, families communicated, and everything happened at the right time. So, without any problem, without any force. So, that's why I feel destiny worked quietly in their case. I have seen my parents, my cousins, and friends who choose love marriages. Different people, different personality, but one common thing, relationships survive because people, choose understanding over ego. So I feel destiny may bring people together, but relationships survive only when people choose, patience, effort, and respect again and again to each other. Now, the second question is, why does love during school or teenage years feels very intense at that time, but later seems sweet yet a little childish? Wow. So the school or a teenage love feels intense because life itself is light at that stage, I think, okay? There is no responsibility of career, money, family, or society pressure. All emotions are new, everything feels very strong. A simple message, a smile, or even eye contact can make the whole day special, school life. That intensity feels real at that time. But when we grow, older, life teaches us reality, responsibility, failures, and expectation. So when we look back, those moments feel so sweet because they were very innocent. They felt childish because they didn't have that depth, that responsibility, or like long-term thinking. So, however, I have also seen that when a bond grows naturally with time, like in my brother's case, it doesn't feel childish. It's mature. So I don't think teenage love is wrong. It just belongs to that phase of life. So the problem starts only when we expect that same vision of love to survive without growth. So I'll come to the question number third. As we grow older, how does our understanding of love and relationship change? As we grow older, love becomes quieter but stronger. Earlier love feels like excitement, constant talking, emotional, very high. Later, like love feels like emotional safety, and we have that stability also. But with age, we learn adjustment, not in a negative way, but in a mature way. We understand that no one is perfect. We stop expecting perfectionists and start, valuing each other's effort. We also, learn that love is not about winning arguments, but about protecting that bond. Parents and family play a big role here. So, from what I have seen in my family, when parents support with understanding instead of pressure, relationship, that relationship grows more healthier. Love becomes less about me and more about us. So even though I haven't experienced love personally, but watching real people around me has taught me that love grows only when people grow. So that's all from my side. Thank you, Shraddha ma'am.
Yeah, thank you so much, Kittu ma'am. And yeah, honestly, it's always pleasure to listen to you. I really love to listen to you. And I love the way you share your thoughts through the stories, and this time it was really amazing, Kitty man. And your thoughts, your ideas, your confidence, everything was just perfect. So thank you so much once again for taking part in this grooming session and sharing your ideas. Thank you so much, ma'am.
I also want to say something on her speech. Ma'am, it was literally a treasure trove of erudition. On the second question, I really liked the most because the way you mentioned, I think all the three questions were somewhere after listening, I'm able to recognize where I missed and what should I have added or some insights. I'm just filling my pots. And the second question, when you mentioned that um, at that time, at the time of teenage, you don't have any responsibility, no family pressure, so your brain totally tunes on the emotion that you are getting. And yeah, the third question, the excitement, there was nothing, but it's all about the excitement. And yes, at that time, the only thing that we feel that we want to talk. the person we are. We want to talk. But later we realize it's not only about talking, but it's about understanding when we are not together as well. So, yeah, that was literally an enlightening performance, especially for me. Yes.
All right, I think she can't speak right now, but thank you so much, Shans and Kitu, both of you. Okay, now let me check next participant. Um, Aizal. Aizal, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Very
Am
good
I
afternoon to
audible?
you.
Good
Yeah, you
afternoon.
are. Yeah, you are audible, Aizal.
How are you, Shraddha, ma'am?
I'm good. What about you?
Yeah, I'm also doing well. Thank you so much for asking. After long, I'm listening to you. I'm over the moon.
Yeah, yeah, it's been a long time, even. It's been, I think,
Mm-hmm.
2 months. I haven't hosted any session. So, yeah,
Yeah, I was
here I
missing
am.
your sessions.
All right. Yeah, you can go ahead, Aizal.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone present here. This is Aizal Zara. I hope you all are doing well. Warm greeting to all of you. Have a great day ahead. Without any further delay, let's dive into our beautiful questions. Let me check. Okay. To be honest, I love to speak on love. So, yeah, my favorite topic. Do you believe in destiny or fate when it comes to relationship? Why or why not? Okay. Well, yes, I believe destiny plays a important role, but it's not everything. Our elders often says what's written will happen, right? And I feel it's true to some extent. For instance, you may randomly meet someone in school, college, or even online without planning it. That feels like destiny. But whether the relationship lasts or not depends on our choices, our respect, patience, and understanding. I have seen people who were meant to meet but not meant to stay together. I have seen this thing in my real life because they didn't grow in the same direction. So I believe destiny brings people together, but first decide the future. I'm done with this question. Now moving to my next question. Why does love during school or teenage year? Okay. Okay. Uh, okay. To be honest, teenage love feels intense because everything is new, right? A simple smile, eye contact, talks, or message can make the whole day special. For instance, in school, if your crush shares notes with you or wait for you after class, it feels like the biggest thing in the world. We imagine for hours very quickly because we haven't faced real responsibilities yet. And later, when we grow up, we look back and smile. It feels like craziness. We don't laugh at it that much, but we find it sweet. But it feels like childish because we know that now we can understand that love is not just feeling, it's also responsibility, maturity, and patience, right? Yeah, done with this question too. Now moving to our last question. As we grow older, how does our understanding of love and relationship change? Okay. Well, as we grow older, love becomes calmer and deeper. Okay. Earlier, love means long talks, jealousy, and like attention seeking, right? Later, love means support, trust, and peace. For instance, an adult understands that love is not talking all the day. It's respecting space, standing by someone during tough times, and choosing them even on boring day. We stop asking, "Do you love me?" and start asking, "Are you okay? Did you eat? I'm here if you need me." That's when love becomes real. So, in nutshell, love grows just like we do, from excitement to understanding to care. Thank you so much, audience, for lending your ears to me. I'm done with my answers. Thank you.
Yeah, first of all, thank you so much, Aizal, for answering the questions, and it was really amazing. I can see, actually, we can see the excitement while answering the questions. Even you love to answer those questions, and it was really amazing to listen to you. Especially, you have very sweet voice. I always love to listen to you. So yeah, it was overall nice. Your thoughts, your stories, and everything was just awesome, I can say. And yeah, thank you so much for taking part in this session. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your sweet feedback, Shraddha ma'am. Means a lot to me. Thank you.
Okay, you're most welcome. Okay, let me check who is our next participant. Um, okay, let me refresh it. Who is next? It's not loading from my side. Kittu, Kittu ma'am, is there anyone who has registered their name in the website?
Yeah, 1 second. Yeah, 1 second. Let me say.
Yeah.
No one has given the name. It's Aizul. That's it. Nobody else. Aizul was the last participant. Anybody
Okay,
from
okay.
VC can take part. Anyone? Cheerful. Ashwi. She's too small. Oh my dear. Okay, Gurbani. Arav. Come on, guys. Unmute yourself. Parvati. Parvati can take part. Parvati, just check the pin message. Did you read the questions? Would you like to take part? Okay, Video ma'am was also. Video ma'am, very good afternoon.
Oh, hi, Kitu. Good afternoon. I should say good morning. Yeah, what's going on?
Okay, Video ma'am, you must have checked the pin message. Just we want your insight on these questions, please. Could you share? It's
Of
up.
course.
It's over
Just
to Shraddha. Shraddha is the host. Yeah.
okay, let me check once. Okay, so I'll start with the first question if I believe in destiny or fate or not. I believe to some extent there is this destiny or fate factor is there. Why? Because out of billions of people, you meet someone that you do not know, and usually these days it happens on internet. And even if you do not consider it, it happens in real life as well. You enter in a room and there are almost hundreds of people are there, and you only talk to one person, and eventually you start liking them, and then you start having that connection that you never had with anybody else. So only on this particular context, I believe that destiny and fate plays a role. But how do you carry that relationship? How do you respect the things between both of you? That's not something that I would relate to destiny or fate. That's something that you do by yourself. So here, I think that's the only thing. Meeting that particular person is the only role I believe destiny or fate has. Apart from it, it's not there. And why does during school or teenage years love feels very intense? Because that's innocence. And when we are teenagers, we do not have all these things, that negative traits like, okay, we have to think bad about someone, we have to be very jealous. These negative emotions or the negative side of emotion doesn't exist that much that it exists when we grow older, when we become adult. So when we are teenagers, we just want to spread the happiness that we have. We are very giving. We just want other person to see smile. So it can be through a card, it can be through a particular chocolate that we really like and we are ready to share, or it can be through like our lunch box. It's like that we are ready to share. Just a moment. Sorry, actually I just woke up, so I might sound as if I'm whispering, and I just joined VC. So yeah, in teenagers it's more about you care very deeply. You do not know about anything negative outcomes. You do not know, okay, if we will end up together or if there will be anything else. It's just about, okay, why my friend is not in the school. And then the whole day feel like, okay, there's nothing interesting on that particular day. So it's all about that you cherish everything, you adore everything with the purest heart. I'm not saying that when we become adult we become corrupted, but there are a lot of influences. There are a lot of temptations, there are a lot of distractions. That's not there when we are young. We have very small world, and that small world carry only those people we love and we admire, and we do not think about anything else. So that is why it feels very intense and very strong. And that is why we can never forget it, because there are these silly mistakes. Like we say silly things, we do not know about the stuff, we do not know about any sort of intimacy. We are not aware about any concept, but still we are acting, we are very naive, and that's the innocence. When you do not know, but still you do. You try to do your best, and later you laugh at it. Every photo that you have, every action that you have taken while being in love, or for that matter in friendship also. And the last question: as we grow older, how does our understanding of love and relationship changes? For this, I think one factor is this: we do carry our experiences forward. So if in teenage years or when we are young something bad happened, or maybe the person was like not with us, change things changes, then we will carry that particular negative experience, and it will affect our upcoming relationships. That's one thing. And if you're strong enough, and if you have very expressive friends, or you also become expressive because you also had that influence, or you can talk to your parents, then that experience won't be a negative one. That will be considered as a lesson. But in most cases, as like we are in India, and in Indian families you cannot be very expressive, especially with your parents, then it becomes negative. So here you become insecure, you become very cautious. Okay, should I trust this person? Trust issues will be there. That's one thing. And another thing would be that here you develop more emotions. Like earlier you might not have those physical desires that you have as an adult now. Earlier it was just about emotional bonding, it was just about being happy with someone. Now, sorry, now you have these physical desires and everything. And since a lot of people are out there, you never know that which one is right for you, which one is not. And you might end up with someone who doesn't love you, because all the glitter is not gold, but we fall for the glitter because that's what all we can see, right? So understanding changes with experience. So someone's understanding will be really good, someone's understanding will be very bad or weak in that matter. It all depends on what kind of experience you are having, and if you are expressive or not. I believe if a person is expressive, then they will be much better in every relationship that they are in or they have been, because communication is the most important key in any connection, be it friendship, be it with your family, or be it with your loved one, we call like partner. So if you can express well, if you can tell them what you think about them or what you feel about them or what you feel about yourself, then it will be good. If you do not have that, no matter at what age you are, you won't have that understanding or that depth that you should have. So I think it is not defined by age for me. It is more about how do you understand things or what kind of experience that you have. So yeah, that's it. I'm so sorry. Like I just woke up, so I cannot speak much. I mean, very clearly. I am kind of whispering, so that's it. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Viola ma'am, for answering the question. And yes, you are already a very confident and effective speaker, and I do really admire you. Your voice quality is just excellent, and your thoughts were literally clear and engaging. And the flow of your ideas actually felt natural, and the way you deliver your ideas, I actually it hold attention throughout the session. So yeah, thank you so much once again, ma'am, for answering the question. It was really amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, dear.
Um, okay, Gurbani, are you there? Um, okay, I think she's not there. She has left. Okay, anyone wants to take part? Dinesh,
I
Man,
want,
Shark, Arav.
yeah,
Who?
I want to take part.
Okay, Shark. Yeah, yeah, Shark, you can. Good, very good afternoon to you.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. All right, so can I start?
Yeah, sure, you can. There are three questions. You can answer them. Go ahead.
All right. So, the very first question, do you believe in destiny or fate when it comes to relationships? Why or why not? I have very mixed opinion about it. As far as scientific thing or practical approach is concerned, I do not believe so that it is all about destiny with whom you will meet and how that meeting will turn out to be. But at the same time, another opinion when it comes to soul level connections, I somewhere do believe that most of the things are destined to be happened, and some questions are unanswered, and they can only be answered when you try to just resonate with soul level connection or karmic connections. So I have very mixed up opinion about it. And as far as my personal experience is concerned, somewhere I also do believe that you meet some people in your life for a purpose. It can be learning, it can be lesson, it can be adding value to them or adding value to your life. That's it. Second question, why does love during school or teenage years feel very intense at that time, but later it seems sweet yet a little childish? All right. See, when we were kid, definitely all the emotions we feel, it was very limited. We were experiencing it for the very first time. So experience itself become some kind of exploration for the first time. So whenever we are feeling something for the first time or experiencing something for the first time, then it is quite evident that you will feel those emotions with some different intensity. And when at the same time, when you have already felt those emotions or you have been through, then maybe you have already felt how it feels to be in that particular emotion or particular phase. Then maybe after years, when you look back upon those things, maybe the same things look or seems familiar. That's why your way of perceiving those things changed. It's all about just awareness. So I think yes, when it comes to initial days when you were kid or when you were just teenager, the things which used to be feel very intensified, it turned out to be very normal because everything normalized at the end of the day. Third question, as we grow older, how does our understanding of love and relationships change? Firstly, I do believe that with aging or when you grow older, your understanding does not grow. Your understanding grows when you really want to change it or you really are open in order to observe or in order to become aware about your understanding itself. Many people I have seen whose understanding regarding relationships, whether it is in aspect of respect, care, making people feel that comfortable or whatever the aspect it is, they never change their perspective because they are quite rigid, they are quite fixed mindset. So I do believe that people who are open, who are very manipulative, who then very ways when practicing relationships, this is quite kind of mindset which is normalized at the end of the day. Yes. So that's it.
Thank you so much, and so
Okay. Like from Shark, I think you have spoken. So would you like, please register your name on the website, please. Ram, if one, yeah, thank you, Shark. Ram, would you like to take part? Please register your name. Ashvi, if you want to take part, please register. I request everyone, those who ever want to take part in the session, please register your name. Okay, Shraddha ma'am, I'll just check the website.
Yeah, I have just checked. I think there is no more names for the participation. So yeah, we can wind up this session if no one is willing to answer or don't want to take part.
Yeah, sure. Then we can wrap up the session. No problem. No issue.
Yeah, okay. All of you, thank you so much for taking part in this grooming session. I hope you enjoyed it and you loved the question. Thank you so much.